My daughter grew up with a totally gender-neutral nursery. Everything was black, white, natural woods. And her one request for this room is that I use all colors of the rainbow, and especially pink. So that's great. I thought that was quite easy to accomplish. And I went on the hunt for a large-scale mural with pretty much a white background, but I wanted to incorporate lots of fun colors. And I found this beautiful chinoiserie print, and I just thought it was perfect because it had animals, nature, flowers, all of her favorite things. It's about a little bit less than 80 square feet. She always wants an area to color and do crafts and create things. She's always interested in reading, and then she obviously always wants places to have her toys. So I wanted to make sure that I had little zones for her, somewhere where she could color and create, somewhere where she could store all her toys and pull them out easily when she wanted to, as well as a reading nook below her bed. I was looking for a loft-style bed, which is a little bit lower than a typical bunk bed, just because of her age, and it didn't feel so tall in the space. So I went to Ikea and picked up one of their classic loft-style beds, and then I upholstered some beautiful blue linen panels that pick up from the wall mural and just give it a nice fresh feel in the space. You want to use as much floor space as you possibly can with little kids because they have all their toys and they often just sit on the floor. So by converting the lower loft space into a seated, comfy place for her to play, it just really gives her almost the whole floor to do whatever she wants, which was a great option for her. The idea behind a lot of the permanent elements in her room was that they could transition in time with her, or they were of an affordable nature. I wanted to continue that feel of beautiful watercolors, and I did need to include a little bit more pink for her. So I had these custom vinyl stickers adhered, and they're commercial grade, so they'll handle all of her touching and her fingers and can easily be wiped clean. And it just uplifted this normal white dresser into kind of a beautiful piece of art. On one of the walls, we decided to do a gallery wall, which incorporated some of her favorite things. So there's a portrait of her dog, there's some artwork that she likes because they're all made of little delicate petals and flowers, there's a rainbow, and those are things that can easily be switched out as well. I went with this brass rod and these beautiful linen drapes in this deep berry color. I think they will stand the test of time as she gets older because it's a nice solid print, so it's not too busy and it's just pretty.
Yeah.
I also have an 8-month-old, and that was part of the reason why we did the big girl room. This room is quite a bit smaller than the other room. I would say it's probably a little less than 60 square feet. So I wanted to make it feel bigger, and that's where that big, bold, large-scale floral really helps draw your eye in and up. When I found this, I knew it was a winner because it had watercolor and sketch-like quality, and it felt very whimsical, which is the look and feel I was going for in the space. Because this space is so tiny, once the door actually swings open, we don't have a lot of space. So I needed the smallest scale, most comfortable, durable glider I could find. So this chair is actually only 27 inches deep, which is quite rare. A lot of them are kind of 30 and up. This is a great option for this room. It swivels, it's out of the way, it's in a very durable fabric, so it can handle all the things that come with having a baby, and it's a nice neutral color. I wanted to incorporate wall-mounted books within reachable distance from the rocking chair. So you can easily grab books, put them back. One great thing to consider when designing or creating your own nursery is to have convertible furniture elements, whether that be the crib that converts into a toddler bed like this one, or a change table that the top can easily be removed, and then you have kind of a nice dresser that can transition as the child grows and their needs change. I wanted to repeat the same concept of doing the linen drapes. I just think it's beautiful texture, it's natural, it's really low maintenance. Because we went so bold with the large floral mural, I wanted something very subtle that just helped your eye travel around the room and pull everything together. So I went with this blush tone in a natural linen fiber similar to the other room. When you're designing a nursery, you really want to keep critical things at arm's reach, and that's the bonus of having such a small space. You don't actually really have to think about that too much. So I can easily reach all the books on the wall-mounted bookshelf. I can reach the little tray table that I have for things that I'll need in the middle of the night, whether that be a soother or bottle or different types of things like that. So you can easily navigate this room half asleep.